Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Vortie here. I'm going to be bringing you a video on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, but it's a continuation of my part 1 video. This was actually supposed to come out a lot sooner than originally anticipated. It's just that, as most of you are following, you know that trying to move, blah blah blah, don't really have a house right now, have to move all my computers and all that stuff. Anyways, so it's been quite the hassle in the meantime to try and kind of stay on track of some of the kind of like series or part 1, part 2 I tried to make, unless I recorded them right after each other, which is normally what I do. But in this case I didn't, because when I was recording this shortly after, we were literally planning to do these changes. So what this video is supposed to be a part 2 of the leveling video that I put out first. So the first one was how to level fast without Cactuars, and the first video that came out was the one going into, I will show you, going into the vortex, going into Vortex of Desires and doing the Chamber of Experience to go for it. So while it is the fastest way to do it, it's definitely not the best way to do it, because doing the Chamber of Experience on Advanced, which is currently the highest one, you're yielding about 30 to 31,000 unit experience for about 15 energy, which is very, very, very low. However, it is very efficient. You press the button and you go in and then you're done. Very, very easy. However, the alternative of it, which is probably the best way for you to farm experience, which actually takes quite some time. So in order for you to figure out which one best suits you, you're measuring value of time versus efficiency and how fast you can finish it. So hands down, I believe everybody will agree on that, hands down the fastest way to gain experience is going to be Chamber of Experience, because it's the fastest way. However, it doesn't give you as much as you can if you were to do it the long way. So we're going to do it the long way. We're actually going to go right to the last one, and depending how long everything takes, we might actually do a few other ones to kind of give an idea of how much we should pick up. So I've already kind of have it set up here. I already went to it. So currently, as of right now, the best one to do, so if you have the map and you've kind of gotten as far into the story to where you should have gotten Odin or so, but just onto the island of where Odin is, Zoldad. So when you click on Zoldad, it is the first quest that you're going to be getting, or first area, first section. It's called the Timber Tracks. So we're looking at the Timber Tracks exploration. So as far as looking at all the calculations up to what we have released so far, the Timber Tracks exploration is by far the best. You're getting around 67 or about 66,900, so about 67,000 experience per unit for 8 energy. Okay, so for 8 energy you're getting about 66,900. Now here is where the difference is between the Chamber of Experience and the Timber Tracks. The Timber Tracks, you have to farm different sections to gain a set amount of experience before you can go to the next area to complete it. So you're going to be in there for a while. So you're looking at spending 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, depends how bad your party is or how fast your random battles are appearing. Okay, so it's divided into 2 different zones. So there's no better way for me to show you the zones than if you were to actually look it up on the internet. So we'll see. I might actually include the zones at the end. Maybe just put like a screenshot at the end. Or I'll just give you a link to it on somewhere on like Final Fantasy Brave Exvius wiki or the Reddit, so you can take a look at the zones. So normally in these explorations there are 2 zones. You have to go into zone 1, fight as much as you can in zone 1 till you get a certain value of gil. So that's the way we're going to be looking at the value of gil. And then you're going to go to zone 2 and fight that till you get a certain value of gil, which is going to mean that you gain the max experience. Alright, so we're going to jump into it and we'll chat a little bit more while we are running around inside this this place. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring someone who's very self-sufficient, which is probably going to be Elza. I know there's a bunch of other units in here that are really, really good, but I'm gonna bring Elza because she's pretty or Furion. Nah, we'll just bring Furion, why not? And then I'll bring my TM farming group, I guess, or maybe for whatever, this group looks fine. We'll just pick this random group I have made here. I don't even know what else is here. Look at all these silly. I know, we'll take this. We'll take the big boy group. We'll take the big boy group. So they don't really need experience, but it's for the sake of showing. So in our area here, we're gonna click map. So this part here is part of zone 1. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go backwards to pick up the exploration. Since we're already here, we might as well do it. So this is still part of zone 1 where I'm running around right now. And interestingly enough, this part here that you are is marketed as zone 2. Okay, so we're just gonna get out of this zone 2 because we don't want to get anything yet. And let's go. So on menu. So see at the bottom here, I have 0 gil. I haven't fought anything yet, so there's 0 gil. So therefore, I know that when I tell you what I'm going to be telling you in a second, this is where the gil is going to be changing, okay? So right now, no battles. So let's go into this area here, and we're going to run around in zone 1 for a little bit. And apparently get no battles. Ugh. What a drag. This is what I'm saying about, and people got upset about me saying that that was the fastest way. Technically, no matter what you say, it is the fastest and the most efficient way of gaining experience. However, it costs more. What am I doing here? Let's go olive. Show them what you got. Flash grenade. So it's the fastest way. This can take forever, right? Because of your randomness of having a thing. And just to make sure you guys understand, I don't have any reduce encounters on. So how fast you see me fighting these things is. What was looking for you? Speak to him? Sure. What do you want? I've actually... you damn rebels. Why? You found one of their officers. I don't even... Okay, we're gonna fight. I don't really know what this is about. So it's a fight that we're gonna have, but... What was I gonna say? But yeah, no reduce encounters on me at all right now, so therefore I should be getting the maximum amount. It's... currently, it's all about RNG. Who's gonna get what first? That's at 100,000 from Gilgamesh. 120,000 from Gilgamesh again. Jeez Louise. Ugh. I guess this is a quest I picked up at some point. I don't remember. I'm not even gonna read this. Yeah, it was a quest. Okay, cool. There you go. 3 Phoenix Downs I'm gonna be getting. Cool. Sweet. Thank you. That was cool. So yeah, let's see if it's... So yeah, so 597 gil so far. Okay, so now let's talk about this before I get lost in my chatting. In zone 1, you need to get 4,800 approximately. So no more than 4,800 gil you should get in zone 1 before you go to zone 2. In zone 2, you're going to be getting 9,900. So just under 10,000 gil will yield you the maximum amount of experience you can get in Timber Tracks, which is 66,900 experience. Okay, and if you have 1 character, then all the experience goes to that 1 character. If you have 5 characters, it's divided by 5. So by that, you guys should already know that. It's divisible by how many party members you bring. Normally, I only bring 1 if I'm trying to level them up. If I don't care, I don't care. I'll just do something else. Alright, so we're going to actually do the whole thing. So this video is going to be a little bit longer, but I want to make sure I show it from start to end. And the reason why is because your guys' input on the first one was like, well, that's not the best way. I know that. I know it's not the best way. It is the fastest way for you to gain experience. A lot of people out there don't have time, and they have energy. If you have energy and you don't have time to do it, and you're looking to level up a unit, then definitely do it in the, like the, what do you call it? The Desires place. So definitely go to the Chambers of Experience and do it there. Otherwise, you're just wasting your energy. If you're going to keep saving your energy at max because you're like, well, you know, when I get time, I will do it in the exploration, then really, you're just hurting yourself. We're just doing ham here. So this is normally isn't very difficult. Bring an AoE unit because there's lots of AoE guys here. Other than that, you're pretty much killing it. So zone 1. So we're currently at 1900. We got to get to that 4,812 in the zone 1, and then we'll go to zone 2. So zone 2 we will go for yeah, we'll go for it soon because there's technically one more. We can technically go 1 more car over and we'll still be in zone 1. There's still 2 more cars of zone 1, but there is some explorations in that next part there that we can try and get. Come on, 1 more fight, then we're gonna go to the next car. Come on, come on. Fight me, buddy. Alright. Looking good. Looking good so far. But yeah, I do apologize for not being able to bring this video out sooner, so that other video would have made more sense. But it's just the way life is. So this is the third door. Here's the third door. But we're not going to go there. Actually, I forgot something back here. You guys can look up the map if you want to, but this part here is actually part of Zone 2, if I remember. Just want to get that exploration, yeah. Since you're in here, you should get all the exploration points for the Mega Crysts, especially if you're planning on making Dominion rings or Ruler rings or whatever. So this is still Zone 1. So going one more door left, that's Zone 2. From that part all the way to the end is all Zone 2, including the little rooms that you go into. All the little rooms you can enter, like where I went to get the first exploration point when we went backwards, and then the exploration point we just picked up, and then all the additional doors going forward, are all part of Zone 2. And again, if you're confused about this, go to Final Fantasy Reddit or Wiki, specifically Wiki, and then click on the Timber Tracks Exploration. If you scroll down through the map, you'll actually find exactly what I'm talking about. That's kind of the image I'm thinking of when I'm explaining this. That's exactly the image I used when I was farming the stuff back in the day. Back in the day being like 2 months ago. Now I can't be bothered. Well, no, I can. Sometimes I have time and I actually do it because it's more efficient. Not more efficient. You'll get more for it because I have the extra time. But as far as efficiency goes, I would just waste it in the Chamber of Experience. Unless I can get my macro running. And actually, I got another thing I wanted to show you guys about the macros that you guys might not know. That will help you, for those of you who are like me, who work and can't be around your computer all the time to do the macros or whatever. There's actually an app for your phone that allows you to connect to your computer from anywhere over the internet, and you can adjust or set up or do whatever you want with your macros. It helps you to actually be able to maintain it. So if you're at work and you got a busy day and you know you're not going to be able to play, you can just start up the macro and check up on it to make sure it didn't crash or whatever, so you're good to go. So I might actually end up doing a video on that. We'll see. We'll see how many of you actually sat around this far. Actually, that's how much money we got. Almost there. We need about 1,000 more gil. But depending how many of you actually sat through this and listened, you might actually request it. If you do, then I'll take a look at it. If not, no big deal. No big a deal. Okay. Obviously, these guys are just falling like leaves because of it. Technically, this is my best party. I don't think they're all geared out properly. I think Gilgamesh might be naked. Is he naked? No, he's not naked, but he's just wearing funny gear. All these guys got their PvP gear on, which is things that enhance their damage against humans, which is pretty cool. I should put my man-eater thing on as well. The new material you get from the Fat Chocobo, the man-eater, 50% increased damage against humans. It costs only a small fee of like 100 or 200 star quartz, I can't remember. Weakness. That's right. They all have man-eater on right now, except Olive. Olive doesn't have man-eater. How are we doing? I think 1 or 2 more fights and it should be good. And then we're gonna go to Zone 2, and then we're gonna do just as much. Well, almost as much. We need to get to 9,908 gil. 9,900. It's over 9,000. Vegeta, what does the scouter say? Oh man, good old Dragon Ball Z. What are we at? We're at 5,000, okay? So we're free to go to the next zone. So this is Zone 2. So what I'm going to do from Zone 2 is I'm actually going to run all the way up to the next exploration, because it is Zone 2, which is right here. The exploration point, there it is. And what I'm going to do here is, so there goes Olive's gun. She shoots up in the air. For those of you who haven't seen what happens on turn 3, I'm actually going to show you right now. So they're going to attack me, then I'm going to block, and then here comes the cannon. They attack. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. So that is Olive's ability, the one where she shoots the cannon at the start of the fight. Look at that, Dark Mega Crest, Dark Mega Crest, Dark Crest, Black Mega Sight. It's such a good place to farm things. But yeah, her ability is insane. So technically this is Zone 2 still. This is also Zone 2. all the way to the end where the control room is. That's also zone 2. So anywhere here, you can keep going until you get to 9,908. And we will be doing the whole video like that. Then I will show you the other locations where they are located. And that is up to you if you want to use those. Because I don't know how far you've gotten in the game. So this is technically the best one if you've explored all the way up to Zuldad. So that is the ultimate limit burst. And then I'll show you which ones they are, and I'll tell you how much you get from them. And if you really want to do those ones, or those are the ones where you are located at, then you can look up the maps again on the wiki for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, searching up the area by its name, and then you can probably scroll down on the map and you'll be able to find exactly what I'm talking about. It's divided in zones. Normally the zone 1 is blue and zone 2 is like a dark purple, or purple is normally what they've put it together. I don't remember. Actually, we'll just keep yours. Oh. Alright. Also, since you're here, I forgot. You should be using your limit bursts every single time. So you can turn on your limit burst to go on automatically because you're going to be here for a while. This is a good place for you to passively level up your limit burst because you're using the limit burst anyways. That way it'll level up a little bit. It'll level up without you even thinking about it. Let's go. That Furion's hitting for 25k. 25k a swing. I should have brought my Furion. TM him out. Bring him here to own face. Alright, alright, alright. What are we at? We're at 6,200. Again, I'm not going to edit any of this stuff out. And the reason why I refuse to edit, especially stuff like this, is because I want you to understand the amount of time this takes. So that way you can compare and understand why I'm gauging the Chamber of Experience the way I am, and why I'm saying explorations are a little bit more rough. Yeah, you get a better reward, but you have to invest more time. The only good thing about explorations is that they cost very little energy. So I mean, like doing this, if you have a lot of time, you can pretty much do this like for a long time, because if you think about it, every 5 minutes you are getting 1 energy back. Right now the video is about 16-17 minutes long. We've been in here for maybe 10 minutes, so we've already gotten back 2 energy from just farming this thing. So let's say that it costs 8. Let's say that we get back 4 energy by the time we're done. This technically only costs me 4 energy to to do. So I'm always gaining at least some energy back while I'm doing it. So you can do it forever. Forever. Obviously that's an exaggeration. You can't do it forever because you're gonna run out of energy anyways, because you're always -4. Or however you do it. Some of you might get lucky and you might get a fight, you know, a lot more often. Like as you can see, sometimes I move left and right, no fight. But then I move right away, fight, then move, fight, then move, fight, and then again there's nothing. Actually, in Miranda Coast, where it used to be the best before, I believe, Miranda Coast when I started playing, I remember running around like this, left and right, for like 30 or 40 seconds and not getting a single fight. Which can be pretty annoying. Alright, so picking up a lot of material here too. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Vortie! Do it, man! No fight. Ooh, almost a full wraparound with no fight. It's getting tricky, getting tricky. So technically we can actually go into the fight at like around 9,600 gil. 9,600 gil, because I think the boss gives us a little bit as well, which could push you over to the max. Either way, whether you do it like that on the monsters or the boss or whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, as long as you have 9,908, that is the maximum amount of experience you can gather in this place. Second you have 9,908, get out. Because you're no longer gaining any experience that's going to carry out. At least that's my understanding. That's my understanding. And that's what people have been talking about. So that's kind of how it is. That is kind of how it is. Kind of how it is. Olive. Need more olives. Boom, 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 boom. We are at 9,000. So we're getting pretty close. I think maybe like 2 or 3 more fights and we should be ready to go fight the boss. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. So we picked up. There's only 3 exploration points in the tracks. One back when you get in the entrance, backtracking. Then when you get into the second set of zones on the right in the first room. And then in this room, which is the one we just picked up right here, or whatever, only 3 explorations, which is not that bad. You get a lot of mega sites and mega crysts here randomly. Dark ones. Darkness falls. But you'll see exactly what I'm gonna get. Alright. So we are at 95. So that's also zone 2. If you can get more fights in there if you really wanted to. But we're gonna stick it out here for at least 1 or 2 more fights. Soldier of Zoldad. Soldier Zoldad A. I love the way they name things in Final Fantasy, man. Soldier A, Soldier B. Why not name him Bob? I guess you don't want to name them like that, being like, oh, this is Bob, this is John. Because then when you kill them, you're like, well, I feel bad for Bob and John. Should do it like how Diablo does it. Like, they add directors and like art directors and those guys' names into like the monsters. And then they put them around the game and make them like super rare for you to fight. And sometimes you can fight them. And then get to fight them. So I think this is where it is. This is how you know you reached the cap. I don't think now it's possible for us to get any fights. Because we're at 9,820. We might actually not be able to fight anything. Because, yeah. 820, yep. Because the maximum you can walk out of here is 9,908. For completing, what do you call it, the dungeon, for clearing the dungeon, you get 88. So 88 will put this at 9,998. So therefore I can't get into any fights anymore. So I've actually matched or reached the limit. So I'll run back and forth one more time to show you guys that it's not possible anymore. There's no more fights. This is why you don't want to waste your time. You're not going to fight anything anymore. So we're going to go in here. We're going to go fight the boss. Sense a hostile presence. Yes, we will kill the boss. That'll give us about 200 gil. And then we'll get another 88 or so for completing the quest. Why would you do this? Really? You guys are going to melee them? Olive! We're going to make Olive do her thingamajig. Boom. Look above! Boom, boom, boom. Okay, she only killed one of them. These guys are physical resistant, I think. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, they're very physical resistant, considering that even Noctis, who's like fully potted in attack, didn't get to do as much damage as everybody else. Alright, so we're getting to the stretch of the closing of the video. I'm just going to show you the other areas where they're located for those people who are unaware. So I'm actually going to say continue. I'm going to go here. So it's at 10,020 because we got 200 for beating the boss, and then 88 is going to be joining us now for the dungeon clear. So yes, we're going to do the dungeon clear. And we're going to take a look exactly how much we get in total of experience. So they're guesstimating, or not guesstimating, they're saying that the maximum experience you can get is 6,690. So unit experience. So we ended up getting 72,900 because of that additional extra bonus we got there. So that's pretty cool. Okay, and it looks, so yeah, I'm actually trying to calculate here. So yeah, so if we ended up doing it like I did it, where we got to 9,800, then you move it in here, and then you get the 200 from the boss and the 88 from the clear. Well, there you go. So technically the maximum you can get here, as of right now, unless somebody else can prove me wrong, is 72,900. So I miscalculated. It's not 66,000. It's actually 72,000. So I guess you can say between 66,000 and 72,000 is the maximum experience you can get. If you guys have gotten any more, please let me know in the comment section below if you've gotten more than 72,000. Obviously, you can get a lot less than 66,000 if you don't complete everything. But let me know if you've gotten more than 62,900. Alright. It's shared between everybody, but they're all max level, so it doesn't really matter. We ended up getting 2 Dark Mega Crysts, 2 Lightning Mega Crysts, and a bunch of other items that are so-so. No, we will not join you today, buddy. Alright, so now, respectfully, as you kind of start playing the game and how far you get, the best places to level, going from the, you know, like, starting from the start of the game to Zoldad. The first one is called Fulin Pass Exploration. Then the next one is Wolf's Fang Peak exploration, then it's the Kolbo's Marsh exploration, then it's the Windy Heights. After that, it's the Mystic Woods, then it's Miranda Coast, and then after Miranda Coast, it is Timber Tracks. Okay, I think Miranda Coast is right here. Yep, that's the one I started off. So Durando, and there is Miranda Coast. That is the one I was doing before. Miranda Coast is another one. In Miranda Coast, you get about 60,000 experience for 9 energy. Let's see. The next one would have been in Wolfspang's Peaks. Hang on, we'll go backwards. Kolbos. This should be where the marsh is. Reef. There it is. So Kolbos Marsh is right here. The Kolbos Marsh exploration will yield you 43,000 experience for 9 energy. That's located right there. Mystic Woods would be... I'm trying to remember. So there's Wolf's Fang Peak exploration is right there. This exploration yields 31,000 for 11 energy. So you get just as much as you would from the Chamber of Experience, but for about 4 less energy. Okay. Then there was one called, I think it was in here. I'm trying to remember. Thunder Summit. It's called Windy Heights. Windy Heights. Not there. Not here. Oh, it's in. It is in. So here's the Mystic Woods. The Mystic Woods should be here. Nope. There it is. Mystic Woods. So Mystic Woods will give you 65,000 experience per unit for 10 energy. Mystic Woods right there. And I think the Windy Heights are in Durando as well. Windy Heights. I've never done this. This one here, Windy Heights West, is an exploration that will give you 65,000, so almost 66,000 experience for 11 energy. So again, if you guys want to figure out which one is best for you, you can always go onto the wiki and go under, you pick a name of the ones I've listed, and you can see exactly what their maps look like. I will be putting in the description below, in the comment section, I will write all the names of all of the explorations and approximate values of how much you get experience for the energy, so that way you guys know. So if you want to refer to the comment section, no, not the comment section, the sub comment section, like my comments, the one I can put in there, you can read the comments that I put under the video for all the names of those, so that way, depending where you are you a new player, a medium player, or old player, you'll know exactly where to go. Okay, so again, this is the second part of the video where I talk about the Chamber of Experience. So in conclusion, if you do not have time to run things and you need to waste your energy, your best place to waste your energy is the Chamber of Experience, because you can literally pick the fight, press auto, and just don't have to pay attention. You can do it automatically. So you will do those a lot faster. If you have time and you want to save your energy and be smart about it, then the best way to do it is to go to an exploration which is appropriate for your level. Going from Foolin Pass down to Timber Tracks are going to be the hardest one for you. Foolin Pass is going to be the ones that are easier for you, depending how you are. If you're new or old, right? Respectfully. If you have friends that can carry you and you've already gotten Timber Tracks, then go for it. Let your friends carry you, because that's going to be the best place for you to get experience. It's going to take you a lot longer. As you saw, it took us about 10 to 15 minutes to clear that area, so that we had about 9 to 10,000 gil, so that we can walk out with the maximum experience. Okay, I hope this video helped you guys out. It is a little bit longer, but in order for me to prove my point and to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, I didn't want to edit it or speed it up, because I don't want to give you the illusion that it is actually fast. It is not fast. Explorations require you to take a lot of time to complete. If you have the time, then there you go. You can actually do it. If you don't have the time, then you're going to have to go with what I suggested in my first video, which is the Chamber of Experience. It costs more, but convenience will cost you more, right? That's just the way it is. That's the way they designed the game. For convenience, you have to pay. You want to finish crafting faster, you have to pay. You want to be able to, do all these different things, you gotta pay. That's just the way the game is designed. So, again, if this helped you out, let me know in the comment section below, or even, help me out. Hit the like button, smash that like button, be like, you know what, I agree, you're right. To do it fast, go to the Chamber of Experience. To do it slow, and you get more for doing it slow, for taking your time, then it's the exploration. You know, hit that like button for that. If this is the first video that you're joining on here with me, and you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you smash that subscribe button and stick around for future content. And again, guys, I apologize for making this second part of the video come out so late, but better late than never. So it is here now, and hopefully it answers all the questions for you guys that might have seemed a little bit confused about the Cactuar thing. So blah, there it is. Cool. Anyways, this is Vortie. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.